Among Us. Who needs waiting? Who needs waiting? Hang on. I'm a little unsure because I've got a fan on and I don't know if you can hear the fan or not. I'm imagining you can hear the fan, but I don't know how loud it is. Hopefully not too loud. Anyway, I hope you're there's hair. Fuck off. I hope you're doing well. Rosalu, Bubble, and Zipor. It's gonna do that off stream, isn't it? Not too loud. Okay, that's good. That's good because it's very warm and I need a fan on today. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. I'm making some hats for Taetoe. This literally, the hair was not right in my face 2 minutes ago. The moment I actually start streaming, it gets right in my face. Anyway, I haven't made any hats in a while, and with season 4 being about a month away now, it's been delayed by a couple of weeks. Mostly because I want to get things done. But I do want to talk about the survey from earlier. If you haven't done it yet, I do recommend it. I need to get as much brutally honest feedback as possible. So let's finishing build now. That's awesome. I'm happy for you. I need to finish mine. Also, C isn't here, but if he was, he'd be very happy. Anyway, you're not going to get more than 2 seconds at looking at that t-shirt. Anyway, for the next 3 days, that's awesome. Okay. Thank you for the bit, Bubble. Sussy Among Us, I agree. I don't know if you can hear that. I don't know if you can hear that. Probably not. Oh, no, you can, because you stream that. Hang on. Okay, you can hear that. Awesome. Anyway, so I am going to switch to... I'm going to put some music on. I made a playlist. I spent the past like 25 minutes making a playlist just full of like stream-friendly game soundtracks. And it's not much. It's just mostly Mario Galaxy. There's a bit of Mario Kart and some Zelda and a few other little things in there. But I'll just put on shuffle. Don't be too... That's loud. It starts playing the Animal Crossing truck from Mario Kart. Hang on. Hopefully that's okay for audio. Please let me know if it is. Yeah, Tiffany appearance. She's there. She's working hard. She's naked. But... Wow. TSC clues and shit. Yes, they will. Next Saturday. There's 6 more days until the end of the TST2. And I have to get an entire video done in that time. I'm dreading it. I haven't started episode 6 at all. Okay, let me know if the audio for the music is okay. Hopefully you can hear it. Hopefully the audio is fine. I can't really unmute the stream to hear it because then I'd hear it myself and you hear it and yeah, let me know if it is okay and stuff. So I have this scene here. It also says what's playing down here. It's very cool. I made this scene ages ago and I just haven't really used it because the last time I used it was another hat stream, but that was ages ago. Music gone? Oh yeah, hang on, that's because I can just paste it in, hang on. Duplicate. No, I don't want that one. No. Just paste in a reference. There you go. Hopefully you can hear it now. Hopefully. Yeah, thank you. Hopefully that's okay. Hopefully. Music. I'd like to change my chat thing, but I actually forgot what it was. Hang on. I'll change my chat thing so that it doesn't go away. Pixel chat. Okay, I always forget what I use for my chat. I'll change it so that it doesn't go away after 30 seconds. Edit overlay. No fade out. There we go, it should stay there now. Okay, someone needs to break a law on TSE2 on Saturday. Need a lawyer. Yeah, Acing hasn't really been a sheriff, he hasn't really played. Anyway, once again, hopefully everything's okay with audio. That should change. Are you gonna change? It's not Animal Crossing. Is it? Hello? It's okay, there we go. It took long enough. God. Okay, anyway, so hats. I want to model a hat. I don't know what. I've been thinking about what kind of hats I want to make. And while there are some things that would be really cool as hats, I don't know what to make. So you had Animal Crossing yesterday, made a lot of progress. That's awesome. That's awesome. I actually haven't played in ages. So I'm glad. I'm glad. Cake hat. A cake's actually quite cool. So there are some like special hats I need to make. Something like a season 3 hat, just like we had a season 2 and a 1 and a spudded season 1 hat. We need a season 3 hat, but that's something I'll just make in my own time. A cake hat would be quite cool. What? Okay, I'll change this to. I'll just keep it as me. It's fine. A Mofus hat. We already have an Amorphous. That's fair, Rose. So I guess a nice cake could be quite cool. I want to try and play around with something quite cool. Like, I don't want to go for something really simple like a cake, unless I make it have like a slice taken out. That could be quite cool. Like this is the kind of thing that you typically like think about before the stream starts, but I'm different like that, you know. Music themed hat. That's quite cool. Depends what. Oops. Depends what it could be. Like what would be the music theming? I need to move my desk slightly. There we go. What would the music theming be? My desk is really like noisy and I'm just trying to adjust it. Megalovania sheet music. Hey, sing. How long is it going to take for it to change music on here? Because this isn't Super Bowl Subway. I don't know if it depends on whether or not I have the tab open or the application open that I'm using to detect what song is playing. Does it change when I'm tabbed into the music thing? No, it doesn't change. So what about tabbed into the thing? I'm tabbed in. Okay, I have to be tabbed in for it to change. That's not good, is it? Okay, what if I open it on Chrome? Because usually Chrome does things differently. Like with Opera, it likes to just go away whenever it tabs out. It's strange. Opera works in weird ways. So if I launch it through Chrome, I haven't used Chrome in ages. It's so slow because I have not used it in so long. No, I'm not going to update. Go away. Right, I'll open the playlist on Chrome. Would be nice. Shuffle. That's a little. Also, you can't hear it. Hang on. It changed. I know it changed because I was tabbed in. That's the problem because I have to be tabbed in. Okay, I don't have. Okay, I have to do it through desktop audio. Ow, that's loud. Okay, does it change now? Because this isn't stream rich. What if I close the tab? If I close that tab, will it? There we go. So if I shuffle and tab out, I'm not tabbed in. Not tabbed in. Okay, cool. Chrome works. Chrome does work. I'm going to put it down here on my third screen. Cool. Hopefully you can hear that okay. Let me know if you can and I'll fix it. This isn't Mario Circuit. Oh, no, it is. Never mind. I was thinking Swamp. Anyway. Right. Cool. That works. Hello, C. Awesome. Cool. It works. Awesome. So, hat. Trying to think of axolotl hats. See? I'm going to burn it. I'm going to burn it. Yeah, there's already an axolotl hat. Just trying to think what would make for like a really cool hat. Like I could do something really simple. Like, I don't know, I can make a grass block hat. There's something really simple. I don't want to do that. I want to do something cool, something complicated, something that I have to think about. Mostly because I just haven't used Blockbench in ages, and I want to make a cool hat. It's funny. I like pretending that I'm going to actually not pretending. I like threatening to murder an axolotl in front of sea. Amperius, yeah, I don't know. A gaming chair hat. It's tricky. Like I should have thought about this before the stream, but I didn't really know what to do, and I was hoping that an idea would come to mind when I started the stream. Nothing has come to mind. I don't know what to do. Coco Goat hat. Oh yeah, she would love that. Kirby hat. I don't know. So I would like a hat which most people would consider using, or just something which would just look really cool. Literally just Taetoe. Nah, because that would just involve having to like import the Taetoe block model. It's not even that hard to make a Taetoe hat. Ace in game hat, just make a bitch ass motherfucker. I don't really know. That's actually not that hard to do. I've got a tool on here to like generate player statue, player model, Steve, generate second layer, sure. It's fucking huge. There's a second one. I don't want a second one. I can just map it to a texture, and then I can just like, you know, have a huge acing game on my head kind of thing. But I don't want that. What tools are actually on here? There's like shapes and stuff. Okay, there's not exactly a lot, is there? Hylian hood. That's not a terrible idea. It might be a bit weird with the cape though. Potato top hat. What do you mean by potato top hat? Lion mane. That's actually not bad. I want to make a hat though, not just hair. That's actually not a bad idea though. Top hat, but what would that mean though? See. Let me whip out paint as well, just so I can do a little sketch of any potential hat. Paint is like such a versatile tool. Here's a good hat right here. I think we can all agree this is a great hat. This is the tricky part, because once I actually know like what I want to do and I've got like a little sketch done, I can make something probably really cool. But I don't know what it would be. Like I was talking to Blaz earlier, like I'm gonna quickly talk about the survey from earlier if you guys don't mind. So the survey earlier was literally just because I really want like genuine criticism of things that you guys actually want in the season, because I want season 4, because in my perspective, right, not really my perspective, but my opinion is that season 2 was better than season 3. Season 2 had a lot more going on. It felt a lot more just fun in a way. I don't know, a certain charm to it. So I want to make season 4 kind of feel a lot more like season 2, but better, because there was a lot of things that actually were improved in season 3. So I want to make it kind of like a better balance between the two. And so that's what the whole point of the survey was, mostly just to get thoughts on like what was so good about season 2 and what was meh about season 3. Yeah, and I do agree. There were some like really fun parts of season 3, and there were some parts that were better than season 2. Yeah. Also, season 3 died very quickly, and I think part of that was down to the fact that we had pretty much no server events. Like looking at there were 9 responses to this, and pretty much all of them said, yeah, season 2 had more server events. That was fun. I'm going to read some of the responses, if you guys don't mind. Pride flag on your head. How would it, just a little flag? Maybe. I don't know. Right, so I'm going to read through some of the things that people are hyped about. Actually, no, that's not really that important to this. What was your favourite aspect of Season 2? Okay, so I'm going to read people's favourite aspects. Like, most of these, I can't actually tell who they're from. There's some who they say who they are, which is fine. And some I can probably guess, but like it doesn't matter too much. It's not important to this. So, favourite aspect of Season 2. There's the discovery of new things, the server events and the jokes, and the hourly uwu that popped up on screen every hour. That was, like, Season 2 had a lot of just random little quirks that was just really, like, had a certain charm to it. Like, just, I went for, like, so much polish in Season 3 that there were no hourly uwus, no weird chat messages popping up. But I think Season 2 because Season 2 had those things, I think that actually added a lot to the personality of the season in a way. Yeah, the random quirks was just pretty much gone in Season 3. I don't like that. What else is there? There's, to be honest, I can't remember. I guess the build sites and the iconicness of what was there at the end. Or the warps and bases, events and warps and locations. So I guess the builds, which is a certain thing. Because someone mentioned this earlier. Wah! Someone mentioned this earlier. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Lion. I'm pretty sure it was Lion. But in Season 3, there was a lot of pressure to make mega bases. And that wasn't amazing, was it? I think a lot of us can agree that like the pressure to make mega bases might have killed motivation quite a bit. I know for me anyway, my main build was the island, and I never even finished it. Season 2, what was there? I lived in a little house next to Sean the entire season of Season 2. I lived in a tiny little house, but most of it I lived on like a little cliff. I had a little bit of wood with chests piled up on a cliff. That's where I lived for most of Season 2. You know, Season 2 was very less focused on big builds, although there definitely was some big builds, but it just wasn't much of a focus. Season 1, I didn't play survival in Season 1. I mean, I did like briefly, but most of Season 1 I was in creative the entire season. I didn't do anything in survival Season 1. Season 2 was, I love Season 2. Random ass house on the side of a cliff. I think a lot of people did in Season 2. It was great. Yeah, human. Can we switch to Season 1? I killed a lot of people in Season 1 especially, but anyway, so another favourite aspect of Season 2 was the mall and how active it was at all times. That's another thing. So the mall was a really good like community spot. Like a lot of people were just vibing there in the mall. It was great. So the shopping district in Season 4 is not going to be a mall. The mall is not coming back as a shopping district. Fuck no. Because looking back, being limited to just the walls and a floor of the mall is not very good for creativity. It was a really cool concept, but I feel like it's just not very good. But the whole idea of it being like a communal thing was awesome. I loved that. Whoops. The shopping districts as actually being a shopping district, yes, that's much better. But the concept of the mall was awesome. You can tell who wrote this one. So your favorite part about Season 2. Season 2, remember that, Season 2. And someone's response was, it was the peak of the server's economy, as well as long-term activity from a variety of members. Plus personally being more involved and motivated to play the game, and playing on a server like this was still fresh, but I knew more from Season 1, which helped increase fun. You can tell who that one was. Being the peak of the server's economy. That only benefited 2 people in Season 2, and that wasn't me who wrote that. It was Hamburger. That's fair. Another very good point. I really liked the time played rewards, although the rewards themselves could probably be done quite differently. And although I really like some of the custom items that just and also I really liked some of the custom items that just signified I was here at this event. Very true. There were a lot of like just randomly like reward items throughout Season 2. So there were crowns you would get for your playtime. And there were like different themes, like I think like you had like a lapis crown for like 75 hours of playtime or whatever it was. That was really cool. Like you'd have this little crown you could wear. I liked that a lot. Those crowns kind of came back in Season 3, but they weren't a reward. They were just Patreon, and they were just random, and they were also remade. They looked better, but I know I'm still trying to think of hats. Like, so playtime hats are coming back in Season 4, but they're gonna be different. So the hats, so the crowns you could get in Season 3. Sorry, no. So I can't talk today. The crowns were in Season 3, but they were Patreon exclusive. TST, the way they work, is there's only one crown you can get, and you can dye it with the color picker thing. You can just dye the crown. It's cool. But because you can dye hats, what I'm thinking of doing is for the season 4 crowns, or whatever they end up being, probably crowns, is the design is actually different. So maybe it can be a case of, I don't know, maybe it's like, maybe after 10 hours you get, I know, like a simple crown, I guess. Then 20 hours it adds like big things onto it or something, and then I don't know. Then maybe 50 hours it just adds things to. This isn't even a crown, it just adds like spikes or something, and then it can just like add cool things or something. You know, the design can like get better as the playtime increases, if that makes sense. I don't know what this is meant to be, by the way. It's just mountain hat. I don't know, just kind of building upon one design instead of changing the color of it. I think that might be a good way to do the playtime hats, but that's a thing for spare time me instead of thinking of that in a stream. Lore reason for season 3 being more bare bones. Funny simulation, which was in a testing phase and didn't have anything. Yeah, I have thought of some more lore for season 4. Mario Odyssey looking. Hello, by the way, Benji. I don't know. I'm just really like stuck thinking of hats right now. I want to make a cool looking hat, something that looks really cool, but I don't know what it would be. I really should have thought about this before the stream started. I really should have thought about this before the stream started. Because I don't have anything. I don't have anything. Cappy? Fuck it, let's make a Cappy hat. Oh. Hiya! Yeah, I'm good. Someone checking on me. Right, so a Cappy is a good one. Let me get an image of Cappy. Just so I can have there's like a reference on here. I'd like a nice flat image, but they don't happen to have any flat ones, so I'm just going to save this random ass one. Why is it a web P? Don't be a web P. Fine, I'm whipping out paint.net. Actually, no, fuck it. I'm whipping out just normal paint. No, I've got to make it a white background. No, that's fine. I can see what that is. It's fine. It's just for this kind of stream. Thank you. I made it ages ago. I forgot I even made it really, but I don't mind it. Add reference image. You just put them right there. Anyway. Yeah, I do prefer like having everything visible. Just I don't know, I just prefer it. But it's fine. I know. Just gotta have some nice music open. On even. Now, why can I move this? I can't move off there. That's fine. Anyway. Made a TikTok earlier? That's awesome. Yeah, I got the notification that you started following me. Right, so how am I going to do this? Bear in mind, I'm not very good with hat modelling. I wouldn't say I'm new to it. I've been doing it for a while. It's not exactly an easy thing to do. It's also getting the shape. Getting the shape's quite hard. So if I centre that. Didn't do the form. The player should have a great influence on major things. So what, like having more control over like what you can build and where you can build, so like building at spawn if you wanted to, kind of thing. Is that what you mean? Because if you mean like in terms of lore, that was the kind of thing that we could do in season 3, where I'm like, by the way guys, if you want to make lore, you can do lore, and maybe if I can find a way to incorporate into the season, I can try and do that. But it was terrible because it was simulation. Everyone struggled with that, including myself. It's horrible. That's fair, see. Right, how am I going to do this? Because I feel like the front should be a bit more of like a... What is it, acing? I feel like this should be more of like a kind of like curve, right? I feel like it should be a bit more curved. Unless I, instead of making it really curved, I just make it like a Minecrafty version. But a nerd, oh god. So something like, maybe not that, but it goes up a bit. So maybe it's like that? But it's one could every part of it. So playing a role in the lore. Something to think about, I guess. Can be tricky because lore is just a weird thing to work with as it is. Because like they kind of have to go the way I have them like written down, I guess. But hosting a big game. Thing to think about. I don't know. Lore is just a very weird thing to work with. It's tricky. But I don't know, maybe. Christmas decor event. What do you mean? Oh yeah, that! I like that. Yeah, I was expecting the Among Us sound to start playing, but it didn't. Caught me off guard. But yeah, I did like that, where you can like make the Christmas decorations. I think this looks absolutely horrendous, but I can work on it. Oh yeah, same, it's in my head. This doesn't look right. It's not just me, is it? It just doesn't look right. What if it like goes back a little bit? Something like this, because it like has like a bit of a lip. It like goes up then down again. What if I just slightly up a little? Because it goes up, and then it obviously needs the little actual like cap part. So it goes like this, and then it would like go in a bit. Animal Crossing. So something like this. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me just try and get like the cappy eyes. Da -da -da -da. Thank you. I know, it seems a little bit out of place. What if it like goes back down to the size it initially was? So something like this. And then it goes up, comes down, but I make it less, so it's like half a pixel. Bring it in a bit. Something like this. The entire hat 1 square wider on both sides. Really? I feel like it's too wide. Looks like bread, does it? I feel this should be a bit further back at the very least. I like that. Then maybe this bit could come over to here, go in a bit. There we go. Oh yeah, wave 5. I forget that's a thing. I completely forget about it. Okay, I don't hate this. I'm gonna add just a little bit of depth to it. Just so it's not completely like out of place. Da 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 da. Koopa Cape. Should I check DMs? I agree. I do agree. I'm just gonna fix it with a little bit of bang. They've been shot. Ugh, they've been shot. There's blood everywhere. There's the hole. Bang. Fuck you, Axolotl. I have to model all of this. I just have it as an image. Why is this bit coming down here? It's going to overlap the Z fighting, but... Okay, so this doesn't need a bottom face. Okay, this does look a little bit weird. Like from the side, that looks really strange, and I don't really know why. So we can get a side view of a Mario hat, specifically a Mario hat. What a strange thing to randomly sell me. Good job, mustache girl. Okay, this just seems really strange, this kind of shape. I feel like it's got to be... this has got to go a bit further back. I wouldn't mind. Right, so this comes down. Maybe if it's only goes down a little bit. That's not as bad. It is amazing. I don't like this. I know, it seems a bit too short. What does it look like on my head? It's a bit too long, I think. So if I scale this up to like player sized, so about this, probably a bit bigger. They've changed this. Why did they make it like this instead of buttons? These used to be buttons. It was much better as a button. I don't like this very much. It should be a bit... I don't like this. Okay, so this has to be wider. It will not work otherwise. But then this is conflicting with it. I don't know what to do with it. Right, I'm gonna delete everything back here. I'm leaving it down to its bare essentials. Why is the eyes so chonky? I love Sky Garden. 3, 6, 7, 8. This should also be 8. So on my head, I still don't really like it. Also, why is it just such a strange size? Da, 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 da. Okay, 1.81 I think is the smallest it can be without it clipping through my head. So if I do it like this, I think this already is looking quite nice. Obviously it's very square, and I can fix that, that's fine. Clips through my hair at the back, but that's fine because I can add a little bit. Or just do that. I'll make it 1.82. There's no clipping issues. There we go, like that. So the bare minimum, that is on my head. I can now build the rest of the hat around this. So that I can't remove this box, because this box is what goes around my head. Building Minecraft hats is strange. However, we will end up with a lovely cappy. How low can I make this go? Okay, that's as low as it can go. Okay, what do you guys think so far? I don't want to make it any wider on the sides. I don't mind making it taller at the top. So what if I like grab this cube, bring it up here, make it a bit flatter. You're like epic. Bring it in a bit. Maybe if I flatten it a bit. And it's just the back of it. Like the backs are quite hard to do. Yeah, more rounded. That's what I'm thinking. It's hard to make it more rounded. Unless I like take this and push it this way very slightly. Something like that. Actually, no. It's like something like this, where it's very, very slightly got a bit of a cut. That just doesn't look very good, does it? Making caps. I've never really made a cap before, but I am now learning that it's not very easy for Minecraft. I'll bring this in. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. There's no clipping there anymore. Like that's a bit better, I think. I think so anyway. Block bench. I'm using block bench. It's free, it's very easy to use. I was convincing Blaz to try it earlier. I don't think he really wants to. So I like how there's like this big bump right here, but it goes away. So what if I bring this back a bit so it's like this kind of thing, or if I just have it as like okay, so this goes a bit more curved, but then it just leaves this weird awkward bit here at the back. Like it might be okay if it goes up a bit, but a bit more gay, a bit more curved. This just doesn't look that good, does it? Bam, bam, ba-da, bam, ba-da, 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 bam, 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 bam. Ba-da-ba-ba. Note to self, making hats it's not easy. It's getting the right shape that's the difficult part. Because something that's typically like very round, translating things like that into Minecraft is very difficult. Bam 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 bam. It's missing something, you know? If I move bam 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 bam. What is it? Maybe. If it comes up, which it doesn't come up in this, but hang on. Mario Kart Double Dash soundtrack. Give me the Mario Kart Double Dash OST. I'm just gonna go through and then add some stuff to my soundtrack and my playlist. Right. This can go into my playlist. Skip. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna go through the track list. Sure, that can go in there. Can't not have that. Yes, this. I'm just going to put the entire soundtrack in there at this point. Maybe not Baby Park. I'll come back to you, Mushroom Bridge and Mushroom City. Maybe not Sherbet Land. Okay, DK Mountain can go in there. Bowser's Castle, maybe not. What do the battle stage sound like? Oh yes, how could I forget? Okay, you can go in there. Yes, I love this one. Nah. I hardly ever heard this because I never played Battle with anyone, but the few times I have heard it, it's lovely. Nah. Secret Element. Oh yes. And then the rest of it is just like the fanfares and stuff. Okay, there we go. I've updated my playlist, so now it's got Mario Kart Double Dash in there. This isn't Mario Kart Double Dash. Let me just shuffle and see if it comes up. That's Skyward Sword, but okay. It's meant to be like a chill playlist. Not really chill, but like, I don't know. Uh, 0.825. It's in their racing game. Right, now it's the eyes. I'll do 8.1, I think. And then this can be 5.9. Then up slightly. And then I can make the eye things, the little rings. You do. Skyward Sword's actually quite good. I wouldn't want to replay it. Definitely don't want to replay it, but it's not bad. It just goes on for like 100 hours, what it feels like it. It's not 100 hours, it just feels like 100 hours. Don't let the haters tell you otherwise. It's a good game. I have only played the Switch version. It's good. Motion controls are a bit on Switch, but it's more than usable. Tears of the Kingdom goes on for 100 hours, but it's fun every last minute of it. Skyward Sword, it's probably the most meh one that I've played. It's still really, really good, but I don't know. The story's like amazing though. Story's incredible. Why is it 10.15? Don't do that. No, 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 no. Twilight Princess. For me, Twilight Princess is. I don't want to play Twilight Princess. I've never finished it. I've never wanted to finish it. Why is it such a weird size? 10.4. No, 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 no. 10. There we go. I haven't really played much of Twilight. I've given it like a couple of chances, but like I just don't want to play it. I just don't. There's very little like making me want to play it, you know? I am struggling with these bits. 8.25. No, no, no. 8.2. 5.75. No, 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 no. 5.8. And then this would be, what, 10.2? 10.2. And then this is aligned. That's fine. That's also aligned. Barely. No, that's 5. No, no, no. I'm confusing myself. I'm really confusing myself. Hang on. I'm just going to remove that. And remove that. And just work with this. Because I've really confused myself at this point. Boom, boom. Um, how have I confused myself so much? What? My brain isn't braining right now. Is it 4.3? Is that what I needed to do? Note 6. That doesn't look right. Because it's not right. Why? It's not aligned properly. That's... I don't know what I'm doing wrong. My brain is not braining. Right, start again. I'll use you this time. I'll shuffle you over just a little smidge. And I'll bring you over to here. Okay, you're just a little bit too small. Okay, fine, 6.3? But now you've elongated the wrong way. Okay, so what, 5.9? Are you now where I need you to be? Yes, yes you are. Awesome. So I'll copy it, bring it down here. And then this bit, which can go wherever it feels like. 8. Cool, 8. And then, what's that? 0.4, I think? No, 0.45? Well, no, that is in the right spot, it's just overlapping. So what, 7.8? It's confusing. And then the eyes can be inset very slightly. Actually, no, they will not. Right, it now looks like a visor, which is a little bit sus. Okay, how is this? It's mediocre at best. Maybe this can be down to there. And then just... Visor! Sus! Help me. Okay, there we go. So now it's a bit different. It doesn't look horrible, but it doesn't look great. And it doesn't overlap with my head, does it? No, it doesn't. Awesome. Can I bring it down at all? No, I cannot. Okay, so I can now texture this, which I'm going to struggle with. It's got 132 by 32 texture. So I'm going to create a texture. I'll make it 64 by 64. I don't know how much space I'm going to need. I don't know how much space I'm going to need. Texture template, solid color. I don't know where I'm going to save it yet, actually. We know valid elements. Everything. Create texture. They've updated this. It's different. Okay, that is... Oh no. Look at all that. They've made boxes for everything. Okay. This is the part where I start to struggle. Watch this. I'm gonna go over the things in the survey again if you guys want. Whilst also, then I'll start doing this just so I can ramble about it. There's one more response. I'm gonna quickly look at that one. Okay, that's epic. Just having a quick look, really. Very epic, whoever that was. So I'm gonna go through the responses, just all 10 of them. Just seeing what I can just start talking about, because season 4 I want to do perfect, you know. I want to talk about. Okay, I'll talk about the question: what was different about season 3 that made it feel not as good as season 2? So there were some people who think season 3 was better, which is fair. It was different at the very least. So the responses to that question were much less server events and less new things. Which, yeah, Season 3 did feel like it was playing it safe. From my perspective, I was kind of playing it safe. Yeah, don't worry. I mean, I can't really tell which one's yours, to be honest. Season 3 was better than Season 2. 3 had a much more communal aspect. With the shopping district. And the freedom to build on other people's bases. Season 2 felt much more solo. With the main thing being the Kite Village, which most people moved out of anyway. 3 having different regions and a massive shopping district led everyone to have freedom to work on things rather than have a predetermined warp. We had interesting minigames, more funny moments and stuff like that, which is fair. Season 3 was pretty good, but it was different. Yeah, there was a lot less in Season 3. I prefer Season 3, but 2 is better in the long run. Season 3 died too quickly. I think the steps that have been discussed will help it, so everything that I've mentioned so far. Lock progression for a little bit. Have people live closer instead of spread out via warps, which is definitely another thing. I feel like there's not going to be warps in Season 4. I feel they'll just be the one at spawn. That's it. I think having spawn in a separate world was boring, which you've already fixed, which is true. I feel like I did spend like 4 months, whatever it was, working on the initial like Season 3 spawn, but it was not great because it was in a separate world, so there was like no incentive to go there. I think, yeah, Season 3 had a repetitive seed with too much forest and mesa. I do agree, the seed was pretty bland. Finally, pick a good spot for the shopping district from the start, make it near spawn like Season 3. Don't make it a mall. Limited space really hurted it. Fully agree. Completely agree. Kite would have worked better if we spread the homes and it rely on claims. Yeah, claims killed quite a bit. I do like how it's still an option for those who want it, but it's, you know, it's great for anything communal. Season 3 was not nearly as active as Season 2. The best parts of Season 3 were the ones where everyone was playing at the same time. Like the very beginning or the end. Or that middle point where we introduced the shopping district. Fully agree. Season 4 needs to be more active for it to be better than Season 3, which is definitely something I am looking into. I'm going to ramble about that for a little bit. So I'm going to make everything very red. I'm going to make everything that needs to be red, red. And then I'll work on all that after. But no, so I want Season 4 to be more public, but that is something that I need to like be very, very careful about. I'm going to start this again, actually. I don't want to make everything red. I want to work on it all on its own. Actually, no, I don't. So I want Season 4 to be more public. I don't want it to just be like Season 3 and, you know, anything like that. I want to basically make the server more advertised, I guess. Like put it on some of those like server listing sites and stuff. Just talk about the server a lot more publicly and just generally just try and make more people aware of it. The only reason I didn't do that for Season 3, like I did do that at one point during Season 3, but I stopped very quickly. Because we had a few people join who were very malicious. Remember at the end when there were people like crashing the server? Yeah, because I still don't know what caused that. No idea. Updating the server completely fixed all of that, but no idea. Anyway, so Season 3 was just playing it safe because I felt like we weren't ready for new people, like brand new people. Like us as a whole, like I know that like when someone new joins, we all get like really on edge. I've noticed that. Like everyone, including me in the mods. It's not SARS at the moment, it just looks like it's unintentional. It just was coincidentally blue. But hello, Zeph. I'm talking about making Season 4 more of a public experience, like advertising the server more, just so you are aware what we're talking about. But you know, so we wanted to try advertising the server in Season 3, and it just lets people joining who weren't really there to play, to say the least. And it did harm quite a bit. Yeah, that's something which I'm really like worried about. Rollbacks have to work. They have to work this time round, which is one thing I'm worried about because it broke during season 3, and I still don't really know why. It broke at one point. Why is this so dull? But no, so I need to look into some options of protecting builds a bit more. I don't want to force claims again. I just don't want to do that. Definitely not going to do that again. But at the very least, I want to make sure Core Protect is very reliable, because it did break in season 3. But I want to make sure it's completely reliable, and then make the server just more of like a public kind of thing, because I feel like that is what Taetoe needs. It needs to be public. We need more people, because season 1 and 2 are the best seasons. Part of that I think was down to just the fact there was just more people playing. It was great. It really helped, I think. And, you know, just having more people would really help. It'd also be good for the server economy. Yeah, the server crashing was... I still don't know what caused that. I have no idea. I feel like it was just down to a bug in the version that someone's exploiting. I know there's like a packet overload thing you can do, but I don't really know what I can do about that. No, Season 1 was not better than 3. Fuck no. Season 1 was very experimental. Season 2 was better than 3. Season 1, no. No. It was the first season, so there is a certain charm to that, but like it's not the best. But one thing that it did have over 3 was the fact, you know, way more communal. That's just not way more communal. 3 was way more communal, but like more people really was fun. It was nice. Season 3 didn't have that, but it did have a better community. So, you know, less people, but better people, you know? Yeah, most individual players, there were a lot in the end. Probably in this, maybe about 70 or something like that. Like there was, going into the server files, it will say like a few hundred, because the server was botted a few times by just bot accounts. But it wasn't really. They don't count. Actual players is probably about 70-ish. But no, so I've lost my train of thought. Season 4 needs a more active player base, and I noticed that like when the server died in season 3, the few times it did, one thing that typically helps is there being people online. Like when let's say I go online or C goes online or whatever, more people tend to sometimes follow. Like there's more of an incentive to go online when there's other people online. So even if they're like just random people, that might lead to it. So yeah, definitely I want to look into making the server more public, but I also need to make sure we're all prepared for that. Like I need to make sure Core Protect work. I need to invest in the anti-cheat, like definitely. Like I didn't need to with season 3 because I trust you guys not to kill the server, but I can't trust complete randoms, you know. Yeah, goobering with people is just nice. It's nice, especially just getting to know people as well. Like when who's the most recent person who's joined on Taetoe? I'm not sure, but just getting to know people is nice. Oh yeah, Toshi was breaking the tail. I mean, Toshi mostly broke Spudded. That was her thing, but I don't know. We've had just a lot of like very malicious people join who don't care for the server and they just want to, you know, be a little bit of a not nice word. Yeah, Chump, yeah. I mean, he hasn't really played on Taetoe. But I don't know, I don't know. But just overall, I want there to be more people in season 4. At the very least, though, I'm not going to, you know, advertise the server and everything at the very beginning. We are going to have some kind of head start. Not a huge head start. I don't want people to be scared off by the fact that we are all in Netherite and they have nothing. But it'll probably be like maybe a few weeks or something. I'm not pretty sure yet. The idea came to me today, so I don't really know just yet. But also this texturing is really lame. It's fucking terrible. And I can see what I can do after the fact. Taetoe, oh yeah, Taetoe car is... It will happen. It will happen at some point. I don't know when, can't promise when, but I'd like to say it'll happen. But no. Let me go for another point. Okay, so this is a good point. So what was different at Season 3 that made it feel not as good as Season 2? And here's a long one. Hang on. What did you say? Considering Taetoe got made in Season 2 builds. Yeah, it would be cool. Anyway, so what was different about Season 3 that made it feel not as good as Season 2? It died too fast. Definitely. I still think progression was too quick. Kill warps and homes for the most part, otherwise they can easily be abused. As well as this, even when it was active, the number of players was low on average, making motivation to do large projects such as building a large shop minimal, as the small scale early game stalls still sufficed. As well as this, I'm too good at the game now. I know for the most part how to play optimally, and as a result, without setbacks, such as home and warp limitation alongside punishment for death, the game becomes trivial after a certain amount of time. Homes and warps not being removed. No, don't worry. Warps, I don't know, mixed bag. Like there will be a couple of warps, but because the world itself is going to be smaller anyway, you know, it'll be fine. Acing, you barely play anyway. But no, that's fair. Like the homes are a crucial aspect. I use them all the time. Most people use them all the time. So I'm not removing homes. Warps, I'm not removing them, there's just going to be less of them. There's going to be less of them. The world is going to be smaller anyway, so like, what difference is it going to make? Like there were 4 warps in Season 3, but the world was 8,000 by 8,000. Season 4, the world's going to be what? 2,500 by 2,500, I guess, about that kind of size. You don't need 4 warps, 4 or 5 warps. You need just like 1 or 2. Everything's going to be very close together. So it's hardly going to be hours. And if there's anything, if you're traveling from one side of the map to the other, if there's a nether tunnel for such a small map, it will take like a minute maximum. Like it's quick. Even with shitty internet, like I know that well. So the warps will still be a thing, maybe, but they probably won't be there at the very beginning of the season, at the very least. Because one thing that someone said, which is a very good point, is that it split us up quite a lot. Aqualot and Newkype were dead. They were never built in. They were just like Newkype was just industrial districts galore and nothing else. And Aqualot was just completely dead from the beginning. Yeah, Spawn's not going. But Bithua and Anubis were the only ones that were actually used. 2 warps across such a huge world. Yeah, sand. So, I don't know, maybe it's worth having less warps or something, I guess. This looks terrible, by the way. Oh god, what is this? I really don't like this. I'm trying to make it look not terrible. I'm still brand new to texturing like this. I'm not really a fan. Can I make like... Yeah, I'll paint an opacity and just make it more red. Just like that, I guess. Just make it a bit more red. Maybe that makes it look better? Maybe? I mean, it helps a bit. Don't know how much, but it does a bit. Hang on, bear with me, guys. I'm just trying to make this look better. I'll continue the warps debate in a moment. Okay, that's better. Like a lot more subtle texturing, I think. Actually, oh no, don't do that. No. Yeah, I like this. It's not great, but it's not horrible anymore. It's very saturated. I know, gets the job done, that's fine. Anyway, so we have the teleport stuff in the test server. Yeah, I don't know, it kind of depends really. I mean, even with the warps, the test server, the TST, it's a small world anyway, so you can't really notice. Also, I completely forgot the warps were even an option. Mostly just because there's not much reason to use them, because they're just so close together. They're like 250 blocks apart, they're really close. I think they're 250, I don't know, they're really close. Maybe I think they're 500 blocks apart actually, but they're still quite close. So yeah, there's just not much incentive to use them. But like, Season 2 as an example, which I'm actually this is criticism for Season 2. Season 2 had like 40 warps. Randomizer already? Wow. Season 2 had like 40 warps. That's not an exaggeration. There were loads of warps in Season 2. Hang on. Why is this off center? Oh no, that's off-centered. Oh no. Okay, that'll explain why it was bugging out the size before. Because it's off-center! No! Oh god. Oh dear. Hang on. 4.5? No, why has it gone the other way? 6. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Hang on. 5.5. That's done something that I don't like very much. Hang on, 5.5? No, 5.55. Cool, 5.55. And then this has got to go down to 4.4. And then this has got to go down to 5.6. No, 5.8. 5.8. There we go. And this one can be deleted, and this one can be duplicated. Much better. Okay, sorry. Tears of the Kingdom randomizer is surprising. It's been a few weeks. Warps can connect us, so we can still easily connect to each other quickly. Yeah. I don't know. It depends on like how the season goes, I feel like. Because I don't want people to be like really close, sorry, really far apart. But at the same time, if the world is as small as it is there really any uses for the warps? Because everything's going to be very close together anyway, there's not much point having them. But I don't know, that's something which we'll figure out with time, I'm guessing. So it's 1.9, that's the wrong way. So it's the last number, so it's 0.75, I'll make it the 0.7. Why has it gone the wrong way? Okay, I'll make that 2.05. That's fine, and then I'll copy that and then put it there. Oh no, don't do that again. No, don't you fucking dare. It's 5 point, no, it's 5.8. Yeah, 5.8, awesome, I remember. And then that goes there, that's the wrong colour. Is that the wrong colour? That is the wrong colour. Hang on. Grin. And then put that there. Awesome. This is getting closer to being done. It still doesn't look that good, but it's fine, I think. It's looking like this on my head. Like, I don't know how much I like it. If at all. What do you guys think? I think it looks very meh, a bit rushed. Which, yeah, it's not. It would look sussy. It would definitely look sussy. I don't want it to look sussy. Hang on, I'm going to change this so it's... Oh god, why does it love being really dumb? 0.5, no, 8 point... No, 7... No, don't change that. This would be 2. Da, 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 da. Ba, ba. I wonder if Benji's here. I know how much he loves Danganronpa. Ba, da, ba, da. Ba, da, ba, da, da, da. What was 7 and 5.9? This is Angie. Benji's a Danganronpa enjoyer. Just so you guys know. Because I want me to know, please don't. Anyway, this looks better. Cappy hat. Cappy hat, cappy hat. I feel like maybe having like a bit of a curved lip might look nice. Maybe. Actually, I don't know if I can really do that. I can, but check DMs. Or do I have to? I'll have a look. Acing has made a nerd Taetoe. Nerd! What an absolute nerd. Nerd. What a nerd. Actually, it looks like it's meant to call me a slur. Not quite fond of gay people. Taetoe would never. Nerd Taetoe, however. Just you guys wait. TST3, the one with the non-canon Taetoe designs. Taetoe's going to be a nerd. TST2, they're a billionaire for some reason. Yeah, TST3, they're just being a full-on nerd. Just what we need. Okay, I think this... Actually, no, Cappy's missing some eyes. It's a crucial part of the design. Color picker, let's go for like a red. That's not how you do colours, Libby. No softness. Herobrine Cappy. What if I just like... Much better. Sus. Because I could just copy the thing and just do it like this. And have them look to the left, but... I feel like maybe having the eyes face on might be better. So what if I just have them like down here? Actually, no. How big do I have the eyes? It's a 2 pixel sensor, so what if it's just like... Because the eyes aren't really circular. They're a bit like this. I don't... do I hate that? I think I do. I think I hate that. I don't think I hate that. Cool, that'll do. And then if I have the eyes, have like the little brighter bit. He looks incredibly high. Like incredibly high. The villager hunting, it's very quiet. It's really quiet. It's fine, it's stopping in a sec. That's not shuffling. That's looping. That's not. That's just loud. One more wipe it on the top right one. I can't do them separately. Oh, one there. Oh yeah, that helps. That helps a lot actually, thank you. I still feel like the pupils are a bit too small. I mean, let me make pupils a bit darker. And then, what if I do bring the opacity down just for this? Because like it gets a little bit darker towards the top. So what if it's like, I do that? Nope, that just makes him look high again. So what if I just go all in? Looks very high. Thin the red bit by one on all sides. Much better. Thank you. Why is it doing the fucking Animal Crossing again? This is why YouTube playlists on streams are terrible. They repeat the same tracks. So I can never shuffle them. Because shuffling just doesn't like to work properly. But there's no like random button, there's just a shuffle one. The shuffle one is weird because it plays 5 tracks then it loops. It loops, it shuffles the same 5 tracks in the same order. So fine. Who gives a fuck about the... Actually, I'll just shuffle it by most popular. There we go. That gives me a kind of shuffle, but then that just leaves the Celeste music right at the top. And then followed by a lot of Mario Kart. Then Danganronpa. It gives me a kind of shuffle though. It's not really a shuffle, it's just sorted by views. I want to listen to the Double Dash though. The Double Dash. I'm gonna... Date added to the playlist. I'm just gonna go through the Double Dash stuff. With creepypasta looking ass. There we go. I think this actually looks quite good. Thank you, Acing, for your help. Here is Cappy. Do I make the eyes, like the actual like white part of the eyes, like very slightly darker? I think I should. Like if I just do it like this, or if I just try and make like a kind of gradient, you know, like actually I'll start it again, just have it be a lot less noticeable. Dips a lot in the top center. Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it? I don't know if I can really do that. I mean, I can, but that needs a redesign. I can't know if I can be bothered. I mean, actually, I can probably do the lazy way of doing it. And I just like that. Actually, that actually looks good. That actually looks good. Accidentally does something that looks very good. Okay, so what if I then make this... Okay, so how's that? Because that goes in a bit more, but I don't know if I like it. I don't think it translates well to Minecraft. I'm gonna keep it like that. Seems a lot tidier for Minecraft. There you go, there's the cappy hat. It would be really cool if, I mean, like animating hats is possible. I haven't actually learned how to do that yet. It's definitely doable. Like what if it's just like, for example, as an example, hang on. I was looking into playing Double Dash online the other day, because apparently that's a thing you can do, but I don't know enough about it, which sucks because I love Double Dash. Like I know it's definitely a thing you can do. I'm sure it's easy. I don't know. I've never looked into it, but I want to do it. I want to play Double Dash online. Dolphin Net Play. I've tried Dolphin Net Play before, but it just doesn't seem to work with my internet. But this is an idea that I just had. What if I just like you blink? It just does a blink. Like animating, I know it's a thing that you can do. Double Dash's controls, they're good though. I think it was like the first Mario Kart with good controls. I've never used Parsec. I don't know if it's any good. Like imagine like me animating this and it just like blink, blink. That could be cool. Blink, 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 blink. But no, I'm not gonna make him blink. I'll leave it like this for now. There we go. Here's the cappy hat, complete, displayed on my head. Yeah, that'd be cool. So one thing which I can do, but I'm not going to do with this one, is making the hat dyeable. Literally, to make a hat dyeable, all I need to do is make the hat texture grey. It doesn't have to be grey, that's an optional step. It just, because the colour gets overlaid on top of the base colour. So that's how I'm making this. If I want to make it blue, it would make it purple because the red's there. So I have to make it grey. And then I just need to click on this. And then, no, it's on here. I need to click on this. Then it's click on tint. But the problem is I need to do that for every single face of every single cube. And each one has 6. So I need to click on all of these, each one, and then click on each of these faces. So I need to do many clicks. It's one of those things that you do as you're making the hat. But not like this. Well, anyway, here's the cappy hat. Lovely hat. Should I make another one? Let's make another one. I don't know what though. You guys have no idea, by the way, how much I really want to show you the Season 4 build. this isn't the season 4. This is 1.19. I had 1.20 open, but then I closed it because I know what I'm like. I would be very tempted to show you what I've been building, but no, I'm not going to show you what I've been building. It's not ready yet. But I want to mini ramble about the thing I posted yesterday. Excuse me. Yesterday on Discord, I posted this. I was in love with this one screenshot that I took. Yeah, look into stuff in a moment. Hang on, I'll have a very quick look. Hang on. Let's hope it's just a face. Oh god, I love that bubble. But no, so I posted this onto Discord with the caption, "Let's go home," with a green heart next to it. I was practically crying and I made this myself. And I was still crying. Well, I wasn't crying, but I was pretty much crying. Like, I don't know, I was talking to Acing about this the other day, and just there's a certain, like, weird nostalgia. It is nostalgia in a way, but, like, it's also a little different. What are you building? I don't know, just something about... Because Season 2 for me was my favourite season. Season 2 is my favourite season. And just so many parts of it were just so iconic. And being in Season 3 for well over a year and a half pretty much, well, you know, since Season 2 ended. So now seeing this, it's the Season 2 world, it's the same, but now you can see that it's changed, but it's the same world. I wanted to like signify that by having the A, because it said Taetoe, but the A, like parts of it has fallen off, so now it's a 4 because it's Season 4. Like exactly. Like they're standing here in the screenshot. Like I know where I am. I'm standing in front of the mall, but it's uncertain familiarity. Like it's different. It's not the same as it once was, but it's the same place, so you can still be nostalgic over memories and whatnot from Season 2 because it's the same place. It's just time has shown itself. And just the caption, "Let's go home," because we're going back into what was Season 2. I was getting really emotional, and I'm the one who fucking built this. I don't know how this has affected anyone else, if at all. I don't know. I mean, I added the hype question in the survey earlier just because I really want to know how hyped you all are. But this one screenshot alone has single-handedly made me 20 times more hyped for Season 4. Literally just something about the A turning into a 4. Because it's not meant to look forced. It's meant to look like, oh yeah, the A, because it's been hundreds of years, the A has turned into a 4. And it's perfectly coincidental because it's now Season 4. Like, it's... Yeah, I was pretty much tearing up. I don't know why, it's just a Minecraft server, but like seeing the builds from so long ago... Because I feel like a lot of us have actually like gotten so much better at building during Season 3. So seeing like... I don't know how long it's been, but it's been over 100 years. Well over 100 years. So it's, you know, seeing the Season 2 stuff, like I don't want to show them all yet in the screenshots because it's very work in progress, but I am really working on them all. Like there's a lot going on here, by the way. I'm not showing it yet. No way am I showing this yet because there's so much more that I have to do. But there's a lot more just off screen. There's so much going on to the right. There's a lot going on to the, like, completely different to the left. Completely different to the right. Behind them all is completely different. Everything looks so much different, but you can tell it's the same place, which is really cool. I love that a lot. Just like some little details, like I'm getting nostalgic over some small things. Like you can see like the hole in the wall in between the 4 and the T. The hole that's where the minecart, the roller coaster came out of the wall. It came out of this gap in the wall, but now the wall's broken down and there's leaves growing through it. The cats are still there, but now there's leaves around them. Looks a little bit forced, that one, but like it looks cute. Like they got these little leaf necklaces. It's quite cute. I don't know. There's just this little pond here, like growing into the path. Like what was once the overhead, there was like archways above you, walking towards the mall from where the roller coaster is. That's gone. It's completely gone. But like you can tell it's the same place, but like time has shown itself. One little thing, which I don't think anyone's ever going to notice. So walking out of the initial Season 2 spawn, so you'd walk out the front of the Season 2 spawn, there's this thing here leading up to the mall. But next to this, you can just about see them. Next to the first archway, there were 2 azalea bushes in Season 2. So you had like the little lottery thing, the long walkway, then just 2 azalea bushes. They've grown into trees now. And just, they're like the first things you see. You walk between those 2 trees now, and you just see this like beautiful view of just like the mall being like perfectly framed in the center. And it's just, oh, fucking hell, I'll get really, because like there's gonna be a lot of trees going around, so like you have to walk through the main entrance towards the mall, and this is what you see. And that's just making me really nostalgic. Like looking into the mall, you can kind of look in there, but it's not really finalized. You can kind of make out a little bit. There's a lot of water in there, but getting so fucking nostalgic. Yeah, I've shown acing some things. What I've shown acing is already outdated. Some of the things I've been working on it so much. Honestly, I am so hyped for Season 4. I cannot wait to show you how it looks. Like the builds alone, I'm very hyped to show you all. There's just some really cool things going on. I'm going to save this project. Just on my desktop. Okay, what now? Do I make another hat? And if so, what hat do I make? You did help with something. Something pretty cool. Yeah, it was a small idea. And when I showed Sean, he got some Portal vibes from it. That's all I'm going to say. Dead Amgo? Nah. I want to play Mario Kart Double Dash. I want to have a thing. I'm gonna whip out TSD for a moment, just because I want to think about something. I don't know if anyone's online. Blaz and Sean are online. Sean's been online all day. I think he's sleeping. I think Blaz is also AFK. Sean's just sleeping. Anyway. I love this spawn, by the way. Such a simple spawn. That's fair. So I've got Season 5 plans. I need to like forget my Season 5 plans for now. Anyway, I'm going to go in here. I want to make more wardrobes for Season 4 as well. I'm assuming like the overall like feedback on the wardrobes is that people like them. I'm assuming. But no, so this is what I see. There's all the hats and stuff. I'm going to turn my GUI up a bit so I can see it better. So there's all this. There's a lot of hats. There's a lot of dyeable ones, a lot of different ones. I want to have some just quite simple hats like these. There's just some simple ones. You have like, you know, the tall ones. You've got axolotl. You've got a 3DS. You know, you've just got a lot of different ones. Also, the crown was the Patreon ones in Season 3. Now they're just, you know, that. But I want some quite nice hats. I want some like dyeable ones. That's what I'm trying to think of. Cappy isn't going to be dyeable, but I want to think of just some like, you know, overall nice looking hats, but are also dyeable. Like we have an Amonglio here, which is just dyeable. You know, you can't have hats without Amonglios. I've shown Sean everything. Yeah, I've shown Sean everything. More than I've shown you. But only Sean. Only Sean has seen everything. I was going to show Blaz, but he was busy. There's Barry. Sombrero. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Let me try and get a reference. Sombrero isn't a bad idea. And I guess just looking at them, so they have like designs around like the rim of it kind of thing. So you could dye those. Like I guess similar to what has happened with this hat, like the one that I've been wearing throughout the entire season. You can just change like the rim, or the ribbon I guess in this case. I think that could work quite well. Like a sombrero. Thank you, Bubble. That's actually not a bad one. I'm gonna make a note of that. I think a sombrero could make for a good hat. Awesome, thank you. Creepy mask. It's gonna do a bit of late. That's fair. That's fair. The hats do take more effort than you typically think. Like the most complicated hat I have, I don't even know. Like this is only like actually a small portion of the ones from season 3. Like I want to bring back some more, but like I have to like fully remake some of them because a whole lot of technical reasons. I built them completely differently, the hats in season 3, and it doesn't really work the same way from what I've done. So I need to like rebuild some of the hats. It's meh, but no well. I've got a Majora's Mask here. I've never played Majora's Mask. Never. Don't really want to. I'm assuming it looks nothing like it. I know it's like actually a 3D thing, like it sticks out quite a bit by looking at references and things. But this, despite how it looks, the hardest part was texturing. Because I can make the texture separately and then extrude the texture so it's just a 2D, well 3D, but quite flat thing. It's quite simple to make. The Forest Keeper crane was quite cool. The Junimos, I love this one. This is one of my favourite hats, I think. I love this one. It was actually quite simple. I just made one Junimo and just copy and pasted them. The big one was a bit weird because I had to mess with the scale a bit, but I like this one. Yeah, I like the new launcher logo. I know some people don't, but I like it. You want headphones? But no, I want to just think of more like dyeable hats. Like Bubble said sombrero, which I do agree is actually quite a cool idea. But just something like not really generic, nothing simple, like oh yeah, a hat. There are some quite cool ones. You can get cat ears and then you can like dye them so that it like kind of is somewhat close to your hair color, I guess. Hair's a bit darker. There's no dark brown, but that's kind of close. There you go. That's pretty close. Something like that. You got a space helmet, which is the from the Moon Challenge in season 3. Looks a bit sus. I've changed it so you can actually dye the hats. The axolotl, of course, that's dyeable. Some of my height in the I really wish I could see. I wish I could be smaller. And then we've got a quest. Sans glasses, which is a really random one to have. But it's just a hat that I made as like a reference to an old stream where I had some sunglasses and I put some blue on it to make it like sans. Not teeny tiny small, but probably like a bit smaller. I'm pretty tall and I don't like that. And then of course there's the wool thing, which you know I've got to have a hat of that. But no, I am quite happy with these hats. I can't talk today. I'm quite happy with the hats. The 3DS one is really cool. I like the 3DS hat. But I just want to think of just some more like dyeable hats instead of just, you know, things that are already fully coloured. Fuck this Sonic. Yeah, I don't know. This one, V3 is very hit and miss for me. Look, Benji, I understand that you don't like Danganronpa, but can we like handshake that like V3 is meh? I mean, I think we can if you don't like Danganronpa, but you know. Let me skip. Celeste. Okay. So, can I think of any cool hats? Games in the game series I don't like is a bad game. Oh god, is it doing that thing where it just like decides to just stop playing? Yes. It is. Why is it just... It stopped playing. Chrome has frozen. Chrome is not working. This is why I don't use Chrome. Page unresponsive. This is why I don't use Chrome. I don't like Chrome. It's just buggy as hell. I have to restart Chrome. Mirror utilizing all the way rotation marks and ball bench. Discord logo as goggles. That's not terrible, actually. Page unresponsive. You will be unresponsive if you don't fucking load. Okay, fine. I'm gonna do it through Opera. But then that means it's gonna be very desynced very quickly. It's not gonna say what music's playing unless I tab back in every time a new song starts. Which is perfect. What do people do to make Chrome break so often? I don't know. Like I don't do anything with it, and it's still just break. I haven't touched it, and it's not working. Opera just works for me. I've always had problems with Chrome, and I have never really done anything with it. Opera has just worked just fine. Tiffany? Oh, a Tiffany hat. That's not terrible. One idea I was thinking of earlier, which I'm not going to do because the hat system in this just doesn't work. This would have worked in Season 3 when the way hats worked was just carved pumpkins on your head. But what if the Dumpy Touch was a hat instead? So like you have to wear it on your head and then give it to someone? That could be quite a cool way of doing it, so that whoever has Dumpy Touch is just visible. You know you can tell who has it by looking at them. But no, we can't really do that anymore. Or it's like a sideways Tiffany. What if it's just your head is just the fan spinning? But no, Dumpy Touch as a hat wouldn't work anymore because it's just through a wardrobe. It'd be too tedious. I don't really think it could work. I don't mind saying this. This is a thing that me and Blaz spoke about earlier, and we think it's a really cool idea. So you know in Season 2, why was I in there for too long? No idea. But remember, because of you, maybe, I don't know. That's not terrible. I don't know. I want a dyeable hat. I want to think of a new dyeable hat. But no, so in Season 2, there were the Taetoe key search, the original Taetoe key search, and for every time you would do one, you would get a little token, like a little search key token, and there was a villager outside of the building where you could redeem like rewards and things. Like you can get like, what could you get? You can get like a little key, like a replica key, or like a model, some other cool items. It was really cool. But me and Blaz thought about it. We thought, what if there's like a hat reward? Like you can get like this, like you can save up your points. Let's say like you get 25 search key tokens. You can redeem it with me, and then you can get like this hat. And then there'd be the nightmare tokens as well, because Blaz wants to do that again. So you know, the really, really hard ones. And maybe you can save up 25 of those and you can get like a really cool one, like a massive flex one. I don't know, I think that would just be really cool. Just the search key token stuff, I don't know. I just think it'd be really cool. Just, I feel like the search keys will definitely come back. We were talking about it, so TST has Taetoe search keys. They work differently than what they were in Season 2. Let me just eep. I need to eep. Let me eep. There you go. So it works differently than the way it did in Season 2. So Season 2, there were essentially 4 rooms. 3 of them were Taetoe search keys done by me. I would hide the keys. And one of them was the Nightmare one hidden by Blaz. And the Nightmare one was like really, really hard. But in TST, the way they work differently. There are still 3 keys instead of 4, but there's 3 keys. And you know, the players hide them. There's no reward for finding them. Like in Season 2, you get like diamonds and stuff. But now you just get to hide the next key because it's all hidden by the players. But I think in Season 4, maybe this can still continue. Like, it can be a combination of both. Like there can be like the communal keys which players hide, but then there are still the normal ones and the Nightmare ones hidden by me and Blaz, and those ones have the rewards of the tokens. Do you guys think that's cool? So that way there's 3 types of search keys. There's mine, Blaz's, and everyone else's. The everyone else's ones won't have rewards, just like they are now. They're just, you get to hide your own keys, have fun, and because those would also be good, because then that puts less pressure on both me and Blaz to hide the keys. Season 2, there was a lot of pressure. As soon as all 4 keys were found, we felt like we immediately had to hide them again, which we didn't always do because it got overwhelming how quickly we had to do that. But in Season 4, if we have what we've done in Season 2 plus these, I don't know, it could be a lot better, I think. Because you can hide your own keys when we haven't hit ours yet. Like, ours would still have the rewards. They won't be as good as they were in Season 2. Like, you would get, like, diamond blocks and everything in Season 2. Which, economy breaking, definitely. But the economy in Season 2 is already broken, because Amazon and IKEA fucked up everything. Not sorry. But the rewards will be the tokens. And the tokens you'll be able to exchange for like hats and cool prizes that we haven't really figured out yet. But the communal ones won't have a reward. They're just the benefit of hiding the keys for everyone else to find, and then you also get the pleasure of hiding the key. So then that would end up with like 7 different search keys to look for. Like if you haven't found any of the keys, there's 7. There's 3 by me, 3 by you guys, and 1 by Blaz. I don't know, I don't actually know how many keys there's going to be yet. But that kind of concept, I think it could work really well. Just do Season 2 and TST2 just in one. Oh, Async, have you seen your sheriff's office yet? Have you seen it? Because I don't think you've seen the video, have you? Have you seen the sheriff's office? No. Perfect. Okay. Hang on. No, don't do that. Just stop playing the music again. That's fine. Okay, right. Hang on. Fuck. Hang on. It has to look the same way it did in the video, because then it looks cool with the shaders. Anyway. Async, so I noticed you haven't seen your sheriff's office, which is criminal. So here it is. Here's your sheriff office, made just for you. I hope you like it. You know, the lack of a response. So, be gay, do crime. Because, you know, it's great. You go inside. Async, you really got to look after the place. Wow, I mean, you're here. You're working really hard. You're writing something. Yeah, you're writing something. But you've got a note to self list on the wall. Let's have a look. Jim needs finding again. It's been 14 years since he disappeared. Who's Jim? Oh, wanted alive. Jim, $5,000 award. We want Jim. There's also dead or alive. Gru, only 750. Okay, that's a bit less noticeable, but it's, you know. What else is there? Don't forget to relick the Splatoon 2 cartridge for memories. Okay. As acing, I'd expect nothing less. Finish the report on the pillager raid before it happens again. Fair enough, they keep happening. Something Splatoon X rank or something. Fair. The prisoner needs watering daily, not weekly. Acing. It's been weeks and you haven't fed them or watered them. Criminal. Furnish the house because Libby built it and Mayro lived in the attic. How could you not furnish your house, Acing? Don't forget to feed the prisoner again and clean the cobwebs. The spiders are everywhere. There's cobwebs everywhere, Acing. It's a mess. There's cobwebs, there's barrels all over the place. It's a complete mess in here, Acing. I made a point of making it as messy as I can make it. The prisoner in the cage, the cell, having a whale of a time in there. And then around the side, there's this board thing where you can write your little rules, which would have been great at the start of the season. But it's a little rule board if you wanted to add anything. That's why I added it, for those dumb rules you wanted to add. So there's your sheriff office. Be gay, do crime. I hope you like it. You read tidy correctly. Be gay, do crime. But no, I thought it would be really funny if I just make it as messy as can be. Like he's working hard. There's a list full of things he needs to do. There's cobwebs everywhere. It's a complete mess. He hasn't fed the prisoner. It's a nightmare. But it's okay. You run out of prisoner food. He ain't a fucking dog or a fish. But yeah. Okay. Right, what else is there to ramble about from the survey? Hydration. Right, can you go to the shops to get them stuff? Okay, so if you're hyped for Season 4, what are you hyped about? The responses are... yes, ramble time. So if you're hyped for Season 4, what are you hyped about? The builds, the smaller space, and the community. That's one of them. I've talked pretty extensively with you a couple days ago about why I'm so unbelievably hyped for it. It's acing if this isn't obvious. Fresh start on Taetoe. Season 3 got boring at the end, the usual. Yeah. Excited for a fresh start and a chance to build bigger and better structures, and for any potential events that may go on during the season. I'm also pretty excited for what Spudded Season 2 will bring. Very fair. Just having a new canvas to work with. New builds, new shenanigans, and new Libby videos, flushed emoji. I'm also excited to see how the lore shapes up, since the setting for Season 4 is a lot more intriguing than Season 3's. There's also the big one project me and the villains talked about that we didn't have enough time to do in Season 3. I'm excited for us to do that. Ooh. Being back to the Season 2 world and shit. Smiley face. Playing Minecraft again with friends and building up the economy. Take a wild guess who this is. Actually having fun ideas for build to do, if I ever get around to actually doing them. Doing fun community things. Oh, that's separate. Doing fun community things. The community around the server as a whole. And getting to actually be here for the start of the season, and also having things to do during my break. Very valid reasons. So, a lot of that, yeah, like, like having a fresh canvas is great. Being able to expand on lore is really cool. You know, going back to the Season 2 world. I like that. What else is there to go through? Okay, there's a couple of essays in this one. But the question... hang on. Still banned from the server? What? Are you banned from a server? Oh, really? What error does it give you? If anything. Still saying connection timed out? That's really strange. Because it's not like a whitelist thing. Connection timed out. Are you on the right version? 19.4. Just the silly question, but just gotta be sure. Yeah, okay, so it's not that. Have you tried launching through vanilla? See if that makes any difference. So I think Rose had a similar problem, I think. I'm pretty sure Rose had a similar problem at one point, and launching in vanilla fixed it. But I'm not sure what would have caused that. It might be a mod breaking. Have you installed any new mods recently? Yeah, try vanilla, see if that makes any difference. Okay. Yeah, I think it's worth trying vanilla. Just to see if it does anything. Okay, so next up, I'll go for what did you dislike about Taetoe Season 3? I'm going to switch to my face, I might as well at this point. I might as well switch to my face at this point. It's not like I'm really making any of the hats. Okay. So, making sure everything's good. It is. Okay, right. My hair. So, what did you dislike about Taetoe Season 3? Way less server events. Which I think is something that most of us can agree on. There was like nothing in terms of server events on Season 3. There was like no lore. You know, there was very little going on. And that's one thing that Season 2 done so much better than 3. Off the top of my head, nothing off the top of my head besides the forced keep inventory off period, which, yeah, that's fair. We tried playing with it off, and then I realised that not everyone likes having it off. I prefer it being on. So having the toggle is great. The hair on my face, I don't like it. I don't have people deal with hair on their face. Like, it gets really annoying. Like, what the fuck do you think you're doing, little bit of hair? Go away. Go behind my head, please. But yeah, keep inventory off period was meh. I like the toggle coming back. There's no way I'm getting rid of that. The seed, the warps, the original spawn, and the nether maw. Minecraft being is it still not working? Can you join any other server? At all. That's one thing to test. Can you join? You can join the test server, so it's Taetoe that doesn't work. Hang on, I'm gonna whip out the server console. Hang on, I'm gonna get the console ready and then try and join Taetoe. I want to see if it says anything. Mega bases, yeah. I think the mega bases are awesome, but like the pressure to build them was meh. Okay, do you mind joining Taetoe again, Bubble? I just want to see if it says anything when you try to join. There's the hair getting in my face, it's really irritating me. Joined. Oh, did it work? No. Hang on. I don't see anything in the console. Oh. That's strict. There's nothing in console. Nothing's changed, I mean, the sun's gone down a little bit. I've got my curtains open today. because it's a lot brighter. It's still bright outside. At almost 9:30. Connection time. That's strange. Because, like, normally if someone times out, like it says, it at the very least says that they've tried to join the server. Nothing is popping up on here. Nothing. Hang on. So, but the test server works as intended. There's no errors or anything. Which is strange. There's a lot of errors when you join the test server though. Tab list is breaking. Can you join the test server again for a sec, Bubble? I just want to see what happens in the console when you join the test server, see if anything weird happens. It's not you, Bubble. I just don't understand why it's doing it. Okay, there's like a lot of errors when you join the test server, but I don't know if that happens for everyone. Because it might just be the server. There's just a lot of errors. I'm gonna join myself and see if anything happens. Hang on. If you want to leave, that's fine. Actually, it might be better if you leave the test server for a moment. I'm gonna try joining the test server myself, see if those same errors pop up. Right. I'm gonna join the test server. I bet there's a lot of errors for me as well. Okay, so oh yeah, the tab list doesn't work. That's fine. Okay, so those errors are unrelated. You can join the test server completely fine. But Taetoe doesn't work. I would restart Taetoe, but Sean has been sleeping all day and he's still on the server. And Blaz is AFK and he's also on the server. I don't want to kick them. After the stream, if they're still there, I might restart the server. Because how long have you not been able to join? It's since Taetoe was EP the other day, right? I think. My hair is getting in my face, it's really irritating. It's been a few days. Okay, so no, Bubble, don't worry, I'm gonna help fix it. I would hate if you can't join because of something that I cannot figure out. There's only so much you can do on your end. It's strange, like... Is it your internet being weird, maybe? I don't know, because you can join the test server just fine. Can you join any other servers? Like, besides Taetoe and the test server? I don't know, like Hypixel or something. Strange. Okay, you can join Hypixel. So it's just Taetoe that you can join. Okay, so it's not... So it must be a Taetoe thing then. But like nothing comes up in chat when you try and join. You're not banned or anything. At least I'd like to think you're not banned. I don't recall anyone banning you. I don't know why you would be banned. Why would anyone ban you? And the map won't... Oh! So you can't see on Dynmap. That's an interesting one, because Sean had that problem as well. The other day, Sean told me that he couldn't see the Dynmap. He could join the server, but he couldn't see Dynmap. Which is strange. Yeah, Dynmap's not down. I'm opening it just fine, but that's really weird. IP banned. What I'm going to do, I'm going to IP ban you and see if the error is any different. IP ban lettuce O. Right. I don't see anything in chat. Oh, that's the test server. I just banned you on the test server. Fuck. Hang on. Hang on, Bubble. Sorry. Unban Bubble, who is already online. I've unbanned lettuce O. I am so glad I wasn't on my screen just then, because I unbanned your IP and it just shows your IP on screen. I'm glad that I wasn't screen sharing that. Right, okay, so Taetoe. That would have been very silly. Right, so ban IP lettuce O. I have banned that IP address. Cool. Bubble, if you would like to try and join Taetoe, I want to see if anything happens. Like I'm sure that you haven't been banned. No one has banned you. But maybe banning you then unbanning does something different? I don't know. Okay, so it's not like it even shows a message when someone who's banned tries to join, I don't think. Unban IP, unban bubble. Unban IP bubble. Okay, if you want to try again, I'm just trying to think of what it could be. If it was stopping you for a ban reason, I'm almost certain that's not the case now. It's really strange. I don't know why you can't join. Just because it doesn't say anything when you're trying to join. Connection timed out. I feel like restarting the server might help. I'm gonna go to where Sean and Blaz are. I'm gonna leave a message saying I'm sorry I needed to restart the server because Bubble. Well, I needed to fix a thing actually. Sean and Blaz are just like sitting in front of each other and have been like that for hours. It's really funny. Hang on, I'm gonna leave a little sign next to them. I know I'm not showing my screen right now. Okay, I'm gonna restart the server now. I'm sorry, Sean and Blaz. It's just how Sean has been sat in a cauldron for like the past 5 hours, sleeping. I think I'm pretty sure he's asleep. Right. Okay, I think the server's back. Okay, would you mind trying to join Taetoe now, Bubble? Hopefully it works this time? Because if that doesn't work, I haven't got a clue. I'll have to look into it later if it doesn't work. Please work. We want to get Bubble online. The server's had a full restart. So if that doesn't work, I'm mostly confident it's not a Taetoe thing. Connecting. Yeah, I think it must be on Bubble's end, but it's strange because it's only on Taetoe. Nothing else. Timed out. Okay, last ditch effort. Complete last ditch effort, right? I'm gonna send the actual like Taetoe IP. Like the numbers. Hang on, I'm gonna say async just so it's a funny haha screenshot, but this is the Taetoe IP address. Try that instead. See if that makes any difference. Doxed. Get fucked, async. Oh, Bubble! Bubble! Bubble joined! Bubble joined! I think. It actually says Bubble joined that time. So it was something to do with the domain or something? But Bubble joined. A huge Bubble W. Okay, so for some reason that didn't work, but typing in the IP directly did? I don't know how networks and stuff work. I haven't got a clue, so I'm not even going to pretend to know what happened there. But all I know is that it works now. The sun is setting. Sunset actually exists. I'm going to shut my curtains. Also, you can't see because chat, but I've had an Among Us on scene right there the whole time. Bubble's on Taetoe now. Epic. I don't know what I was talking about before this whole thing happened, but all I know is that Bubble is now able to play on Taetoe, and that is absolutely exquisite. Sounds a little awesome. I'm not sure if I should have Sensitra on the back of the head or a thing above the head. That's fair. Okay, what now? I want to make, like C suggested earlier, to make like pride hats. It's just like a flag on someone's head. That could look really cool. I don't know how I can get that to work though. It'd be nice if like it changes what the flag is depending on the colour that you dye it, but it's not really doable. I can probably dye the actual like flagpole part of it. Like I can do that, but not the actual like flag. The hair is a little bit irritating. Or maybe I can do... Just trying to think of how I could do like a bunch of like pride hats. Just like flags. They could look really cool. What if it's just like a couple of like sticks coming out of your head and there's like a banner connecting them? And they just have like a flag. I don't know, this might be a problem for future me. I'll think of something later. I know I've only made one hat, but I think I might depart. I don't know, it's just really warm. What am I going to do otherwise? I don't know, probably build the Season 4 spawn. Guys, I am so hyped for Season... do I do a thing where I like tease more of the build? You guys have no idea how hyped I am for Season 4. I'm really considering it, you know? I'm really considering showing a little, just a couple little snippets. It's such a silly screenshot. Fuck you, acing. 137 744 177 25566. I'm not going to show everything, but how much would you individuals like to see a couple little sneak peeks for Season 4? Just a couple little things, not much, just a couple little things. Because there are things that only Acing and Sean have seen so far. I know, but I really want to show something. I mean, I want to do a thing where I like send like a screenshot over just a screenshot every few days or so leading up to the start of Season 4. Because I want to like build hype for it by just like showing like these screenshots with little captions. I don't know. Oof. Show the most insignificant thing. Ooh, that's a good point. I could show something rather insignificant, but I could also show something massive. No, nothing huge. I'm not going to show anything crazy big. I could do that actually. I could show you what you contributed to. This isn't a terrible thing, it's actually quite cool. I think I've been successfully convinced. I've already loaded out the game, like I was already thinking of doing this anyway. I had Minecraft open at the start of the stream, but I closed it 1.20 anyway. Just because I didn't want to show anything, but here I am showing something. Shroom Ridge. Okay, hang on. I'll show a couple little snippets. Then I will end the stream. But nothing too much. The stream has been playing music twice on... Okay. Hopefully there was no desync on the audio. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, I'm not showing them all. No. The mall is my big surprise. The inside of the mall is my big surprise. I'm just having a quick look around to make sure there's nothing that I don't want to reveal just yet. Let me just whip out the shaders very quickly, because it makes things look so much cooler. I'm even going to bring my render distance down so I don't see more than I don't show more than I want to show. And it's changed since then. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a snippet, a sneak peek. I hope you're ready for a sneak peek. Minecraft, and then face cam. Hello. So, I hope you're ready for a bit of Season 4 sneak peek. Like, it's not really anything crazy what I'm going to show you, it's just a cool little detail that Eating suggested. So, here is the spawn building. It's pretty much unchanged at the moment. It probably will change quite a bit. At the moment, it's pretty much unchanged. There's some leaves growing inside of it. A lot of it is unchanged, and a lot of it is still very work in progress. You can kind of tell. I am not turning my camera more to the left any more than this because the minigame district is out of sight right now. But there's this hole that Acing suggested, and you can make your way in. It's, you know, you can make your way in and make your way out. But this is this little admin room that I used quite a bit. The roller coaster also came through here. It was just quite a nice little location because this is the room where Taetoe used to say hello when someone joined the server. It doesn't work anymore, but it was a cool little thing. You know, you can just make your way in here. And then you can also make your way into the world download room as well, where it's just hanging down from the ceiling. This is pretty much unchanged at the moment. Work in progress being the keyword for everything here. Also notice how these were the only 3 mods. But Season 2. But yeah, this is one little sneak peek. One little sneak peek. There's just this hole going through. This is the thing that Sean said had Portal vibes, by the way, all like the technology and stuff, and then just like nature, just growing in. Yeah, a cool little Easter egg where you can just like, you know, make your way in. This isn't like the biggest detail, but this isn't really the kind of thing that I'll show in like a big announcement thing. It's just a small little detail. And then you can make, oops, I punched that, didn't mean to punch that. And then you can just like climb out. Thank you. Make your way out. And then there's that. This is one little detail. So in the Season 3 finale, me and Benji were just vibing. I think it was Benji. And then Benji put these here, so I just thought it would be funny to keep them. Burger Among Us is a hammy chorigor. I'm not going too far because I don't want to show them all at all right now. I am not ready to show that. Is there anything else I want to show right now? I want to show one more thing. You changed the future. I want to. Okay, I'm going well away from the mall. I am not ready to show them all at all. What do I want to show off? There is one thing, but I'm just debating it. I'm in that awkward phase right now where I'm just like, ooh, do I show it? Don't I show it? Ooh. And there is something which I would like to show, so I might. I might show it. Part of it. Not all of it. Just part of it. Okay. This is quite a big thing to show. I think I might actually like announce this. No. This is one of the things that I want to show in a little Discord thing. Just like how I've shown off that one snippet of them all. I know what you're saying. But I think I might announce this in a couple of days or so. So I'll give you a little sneak peek of one thing here. Oh, this is a bit of a... trying to get a good angle for this. Okay. I'm gonna switch to the scene. And I am not going to show too much. I'm not gonna turn the camera. Actually, there's not much point turning the camera. It's not like there's a whole lot. I was expecting Among Us then. So, I mean, there's not much point turning the camera, you can't see much. But I will show a snippet. Are you ready for this snippet? Because this is possibly the biggest snippet I'm going to reveal on the stream tonight. And it's not even... I mean, it's technically a Season 2 build, but also not. But it is definitely something from Season 2. It's the most spoilery thing, but I'm showing it. Fuck it. IKEA Beta is looking a bit different. It's looking a bit different than what it did before. Very different. This is like one of the biggest change things compared to Season 2. It's completely different now. It was in a snow biome before. It was in like a Christmassy, there was ice everywhere. Now it's in a mangrove swamp. It's completely changed. And this is something that I'm going to announce probably soon. Yeah, I've shown you this. I love this. I love this. Also, it's got the new plant, which I forgot what it's called. You ate the snow. I hear it's crazy. Yeah, it was like this entire area was like covered in ice and snow, but now it's all melted and somehow it's now just mud. I mean, mangrove. There's a savanna over there, but there's a mangrove swamp. Yeah. I hope you like that one. I really want to show more, but I shouldn't. I shouldn't. I think it looks amazing. Okay, I'll show one more. One more. Something that's not as dramatic as what I just shown you, but it's still rather dramatic, I think. I'm just trying to find it. I have to fly around the world quite a lot. And there's not really anything of note there. I could show it, sure, but I'm just trying to find one specific... There it is. Okay, this area here, there's not too much to show here. And this is the kind of thing that I'll show you and there's not much to say about it. But it's definitely something of note here. I'm just trying to find a good angle because I don't want to turn around too much. Because I don't want to show you the entirety of each area, just a couple little bits. Alright, Rose. I'm just trying to find a good spot to show off this build. Okay, I think this is a good thing. So there's this, then there's one more thing I want to show after it. Right. Then there's this one. This place. It's Zeph's Season 2 area. Yeah. There's this place. You know, there's 2 portals have fallen over and the only one that stands is the L. It's quite funny. There's some crops. There were some crops there, but they've all dried out and they've died. There's a lot less heads here. I guess they've just broken. A few other little things. I'm going to show this off now because I don't think anyone's ever going to comment on this once the season actually starts. There was a pigman named Jeffrey who's escaped. Oh no! Because Zeph was here at one point. Yeah, so this was Zeph's, well, not industrial area, but his entire base in Season 2. And, yeah. Hang on. There's one more place I want to show. It's just this. The last one isn't crazy dramatic. It's just something that Acing wants me to show, I guess. Oh no, it's got a couple of things missing. Hang on, give me a sec. I forgot to do like one thing. Hang on. There's a lot of things I haven't shown yet. I'm not ready to just yet. Okay. So this is the last thing I'm going to show, then that's it. It's not very recognizable because of just how meh it was. This is still quite interesting at the very least. There is this one. So this was never really utilized. This was the it was an unfinished parkour arena. It was meant to, the walls were like full of water, and it was like meant to look like it was all underwater. And this is all already done, but it's all completely buried by the terrain now, which is coincidental because this just happened to be here, and it completely done it perfectly. Yeah, this was just one of the things of last month. He had this token witch's cauldron thing. I've been removing them. But just you can see like some remnants of what was once the parkour. That's just how the terrain was. So barriers there, I had to remove them. But you know, it's not really a dramatic thing that's happened here, but it's just how it's blended into the terrain, I guess. But no more Season 4 spoilers. No, I really, really want to show them all, but I refuse. I am not going to show them all. No. There's a lot of things around the spawn that I really want to show, but I'm not going to. I don't want to show too much. And I feel like I've shown too much. So no more. You guys have had enough. That's enough for you guys today. No more. For now. I'm so hyped for Season 4. I hope that what I've shown has increased your hype for Season 4 just a little bit at the very least. You're starving. You need morsels. I hope that's increased a level of hype to some degree, because I am so hyped for Season 4. Yeah, I'm not showing anything else. I've closed the world. I'm not showing anything else. That's enough. I don't want to show anything else right now, as much as I want to. Anyway. I hope you liked that. I really hope you liked that. Anyway, I'm done. Stretching. It's really warm today. I don't like that. Anyway, I'm done. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the ideas and stuff. And also everyone who done that survey, thank you for that. Also, anyone who left nice messages at the end of that, thank you very much. There were some like really sweet messages in there, and it means a lot. Especially like the, you know, the ones that are like, oh yeah, Libby, I can tell the amount of effort you put in. I put in so much fucking effort into these things. But yeah, just thank you for those comments, everyone. I love them very much. They're awesome. But also the feedback. There's some brutally honest things in here, which is great. I need that. Definitely. I mean, I asked for it. I need that. Because I want to make season 4 fucking awesome. Yeah. Looking at the summary though, it seems like people are overall like 4 out of 5 hype. Pretty hype. Because I am like a 6. Anyway, thank you all for that. It was epic. And also keeping me company when I made a hat. It was a cappy hat, which I was not planning in the slightest. But now I've got a couple of ideas for little hats. Like a little sombrero would be really cool as a hat. I think that I should definitely do that at some point. But now there's a cappy and I can make that work on the server. That's awesome. Anyway, I depart now. Thank you all for that. It was great. But sussy wussy amongali us. Bum 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 bum. Hang on. There we go. I go. Bye guys.